Energy of your house. What is this house we are talking about? As a living human being, you should understand that you have degrees of houses that you live in. House is a physical structure where beings dwell. A physical structure where both human and the spirit dwell. That is a house. The number one house that people often neglect is their body. Now look yourself in the mirror. Your body, yourself that you are seeing, this is a structure, this physical body. I hope you know that this is not you. I mean, this physical built-up is not actually the real you. This is only a house. This structure is only a house. A house that is being occupied by the real being called human, mando, spirit dwelling. This is your number one house. Then your secondary house is now the building structure, that we build with wood, with cement, with sand, with block, with zinc and all that, the physical structure. That is now the one we make for ourselves. But the number one dwelling or house that your spirit forces have built for themselves is your body. Now understand that this body is a house that can be occupied by any spirit. Although your chi is like the landlord of this house, your awu, your ikenga, and other ancestral forces, they are dwelling in this house. But then, sometimes, there comes intruders, intruding spirits, that also come to make a dwelling in this your house. These spirits may be helpful to you or may be harmful to you. That is the reason that sometimes there is a need for you to sanctify this house. Sanctifying this house is driving away, taking away those occupants that are not welcome. The occupants, those that just come on their own and then they occupy and then they begin to operate, you send them out, that they are not wanted. Because in Kebezoku, there are a lot of spirits that are looking for house to dwell. A lot of homeless spirits are called. They are looking for any available house to dwell in. And so, sometimes they come into your house and then they begin to form power tussle with your chi. And once they come, you begin to notice abnormality in this house. You begin to notice things like stagnancy in energy flow within this house. That stagnancy in energy flow in this house will now result in slow in financial flow, and also slowness in the distribution of nutrients in this body, and that will now lead to sickness. So it can result in sickness, it can result in finances, it can result in other external things. They can manifest in other external things that are connected to this house. That is the reason such spirits are not to be allowed to dwell. Once you notice their presence, in fact, you don't even need to notice their presence. You should, from time to time, dismiss them, because they will always come. If you wait until you notice their presence when they have already come to occupy, driving them out may be difficult. But the truth of the matter is that don't even give them space in the first instance. Drive them away. In the same vein, you see that building structure that you live in, building structure, this kind of building structure, you know, under that roof where you dey stay, where you call house. In the same vein, unwanted spirit can sometimes come, intruder spirit can sometimes come and forcefully occupy that house. No. So intruding spirit can sometimes come to occupy that house where you live, where your family stays, because it is also a house. Every building structure is a deity, just like every human being is a deity. So from time to time, also sanctify that house where you live and drive out those spirits, because sometimes these spirits come to live within your own house, and the way they manifest their presence is that the home will suddenly lose peace. Such intruder spirits that do not mean well for you, but they are just looking for where to stay and be causing havoc. Akogeli, Amosu, whatever it was there. They will just come and live with you. They do come from time to time, they will come. Anywhere have a battle of chance, they will stay. So don't just give them space in that your house, because number one, I gave you don't frequent quarreling in that house. There will be lack of peace. That's number one. Number two, sickness. Unusually, there will be slow motion in the financial inflow to that house. Good things can hardly flow into that house. Good things, good, And the one thing about this Holy Spirit is that once ofubata, where relax ya balance ya where for na ọnọdụ dị mma, ojekonute ụmụnne, they will now come fejuzie. So that one will now be constantly being tormented. Organize a whole lot of things in that house, unhappiness. Because of what? The home is no longer homely. The house is no longer peaceful. Your house is supposed to be a place of peace. Your body is supposed to be a place of peace for the dwelling of your spirit. This your physical body and even your physical house structure is supposed to be a place of peace. But when these spirits are present, they take away that peace. Disaster. Onwe any disaster, onwe ka disasters were goes to or hit here that house. enwe ka any if or just we na agafe ụzọ otu anụ a o hit that house because of what? Nwa na-ekpesi ha anọdụ go na that house. You as the occupant of that house, make sure that you don't give room to such spirits. Giving room to such spirits by deliberately insinuating, bringing up quarrel in that house. Deliberately allowing quarrel, unnecessary dispute, quarrel, disagreement in that house. That is when those spirits, they will now see that the environment is conducive for them, because if the environment exudes peace, it will not be conducive for them. But once they come and they see that there is disaster, they will now call on their neighbors, their brothers and sisters to come and occupy fully. Make sure that there is always peace in your home. Remove whatever that will bring quarrel. Because from those little quarrel, little disagreement and dispute, you begin to alter the energy of that house. Before a man, sickness abata, stagnation, ego, ana abiazi ka okonde Nigeria. Ewote ewo, ona agazi slow motion kesu. Ina roti ihe na-ekwu. Maka na ajọ ife na-take time wele build. Ajọ ife na-amụta ibie. Number 1, make sure you don't deliberately bring in disaster in your home. The same thing with this your physical body. Make sure you don't deliberately bring in disaster into this your body by your thoughts, by your feelings, the things you feel in this body, by the things you eat into this body, the things you drink into this body. Don't intentionally invite Akogid spirit into this body. Be mindful of what you think, your thought, because your thought is always the gateway. It's always the first gate, the first entrance. Once these spirits gain access into your thoughts, then every other road, every other door begin to open for them. Your thought, guard it jealously. Your thought, what kind of thought do you entertain? Once a thought comes up in your mind, and this thought is not healthy, it is not helpful, it is not enabling, it is not suiting, it is not helping you in any way, dismiss it instantly. Always deliberately, consciously cultivate positive thoughts in this body. Heal this body. This your body, heal it. Don't give a COVID and Amosun access into this body. What do you feel? Anger, jealousy, hatred, all these lower, dense, vibrational emotions. Dismiss them. Once you catch yourself dwelling on them, call back yourself immediately. Remove them from you. They are not helpful. That is why I have always taught you guys that my old teaching about mirror. Sometime like this, stand before a mirror, looking into your reflection in that mirror. Bless this house. Bless this house. Speak blessing into this house. The first house to bless is not just the building structure where you find yourself. The first house to bless is this your house, this your body. Once this body is blessed, then any other physical structure where this house is that blessing will spread into the entire house. But when this house is sick, once this house enter into any physical structure called house, the sickness in this house will contaminate that particular house that this body come into. So maintain this house first. The healthiness of this house will naturally spread to everywhere. Maintain what you think, what you feel, and what you allow into this house. Eat healthy food that supports this house. So that is number one. Another way of maintaining the energy of your house, be it this one or the physical house where you live, is by from time to time perform cleansing rituals on this house. This your house, this your body. Perform cleansing rituals on this house. Cleanse this house. The more clean this house is, the lesser it will be conducive for lower vibrational spirits. By cleansing this house, you raise the vibration above lower vibrational spirits. On a word called a guru. Lower vibrational spirits will go for lower vibrational houses to live in. So when they come to this house and find out that this house is elevated, this house is vibrating higher, they will naturally not even find entrance in the first place. So raise the energy, raise the vibration of this body. So from time to time, cleanse the energy of this body by spiritual bathing, ritual bathing. It can be by way of blessing water and then bathing with it. Blessing your water, your bathing water, and then you bathe, you wash yourself. It can be by way of adding some things into your bathing water, blessing it, and then using it to wash this house. There are some herbs that you can use. Squeeze out the water, add it to that your bathing water, and then use it to bathe. Ogris is one of them. Osoji is one of them. Alligator pepper and all that. But before you begin to complain that you don't have this and that, I said it can be in form of just fetching water and blessing the water. Just lay hands on that water, bless it, and then use it to bathe. Yes. Also, it can be in form of Igbo that I've always taught. You can use egg. Use it to cleanse this body. Use egg to absorb whatever negative, all those bad spirits. The bad spirit is just simply energy. So all those unwanted energies, you can just use egg, absorb them. Touch yourself, absorb them with that egg. Absorb them out of your body and then go trash it or break it. You understand? It can be in form of maybe getting a life force like William. You can just use it, get it, and use it to piachasia this body. And then throw it away. Sometimes you can even use pigeon or any other life force. You can even use machado or cocoa, or the one they call otinku, etietiebebe. You can use male or female. You can use even goat. You can use even ram. Depending on the density, the weight of the energy you are taking out of yourself. You understand? Just by all means, try to keep this body sanctified, clean, healthy from time to time. From time to time. Let there be rituals of this cleansing that you do daily. And let there be some level of it that you do maybe weekly or monthly. For instance, the one of blessing your bathing water and bathing, you can be doing it daily because you bathe daily, right? You bathe daily. And then maybe the one of using egg to speak and absorb all those energy and smashing it, you can make it like maybe every week something. Maybe the one of making use of William Wasese, or maybe you think to Pekasia this body and then through a way you can make it maybe like a monthly something. The one of making use of maybe 4-leg animal like goat, ram, and all that, you can make it like every 3 months or every 6 months something. By all means, always keep this body. See, can one or most of the misfortune that a lot of people suffer did not just begin from the day they started noticing it. It started building gradually due to negligence. They were neglecting it. It was building. They were neglecting it until those people can even push you into accidents. When you don't keep your body free from all these lower vibrational spirit forces, and also your home, if you don't maintain the energy of this your body and your home, when you hear those spirits, they can even lead to home accidents. Home accidents. Na mmadụ na-asa ahụ na bedroom one day nọkọta piam ife nwa na-amịcharị ya ọkwa bedroom ọ na-asa ahụ every day mechari ya enu ya isi ya tee na ahụ aja isi agbalie asị na home accident ọbara na-akwụsị. Gụọ bụ nwaanyị nwere ike na ọ na kitchen ebe ị na-esi nri na slice one vegetable or the other kpakpakpa ife ma ihe na-eme na ịka ọtụ a n'aka gị. Pain, things of pain, ife mgbu ga na-eme. Sickness every time in the house. Just again, something that is causing pain in that house. Once those spirits are present, again, something of pain. Happiness cannot last. If there is nothing that will bring pain, they will just cause it. Even your car can become a source of or a source that they can be using to torment. You know, it can just come from, sometimes it can even happen in form of gas in the kitchen. You can see, you see all these alcohol spirit, they are just that bad. Once they are present in this your body, they can cause anything in this body. Once they are present in that house where you live, they can just cause anything. That is why a spiritual person, they are alert. You must not wait until they begin to operate. You will be dismissing them from time to time. Many about somebody go and do Ibuenwo, or maybe go and do Bupu Ajuke. The person will be telling you, but I did Ajuke 3 months ago. I did Ajuke sometime last year. You see, Ajuke should be something that you do like every week, or monthly. Niji akpa wee jụchalụ wopụ ịmahụ na Ajuke ka ọ Ajuke ka ịchọkwa onye bụ ife like nke uri ma mgbara gị kịta oti nke ọ dị ụmụ ihe anyị gba enwe nke eji ewu ọ dị sị mbụcha aja uke ime ibupịa iwopịa. Ajuke should be something that you do from time to time. Don't allow it to pass. In fact, don't allow a month to elapse without you doing something to eliminate uke. Uke is simply negative experiences. The spirits that bring about uke, negative experiences, bundana akogedi, amosu, obon uke, nkone ekpoziria, nadi, whatever name ekpoziria. Mind you, these forces will always come. Things we always trigger them. People's negative thoughts towards you can trigger them to come into your house. Someone may be somewhere else and just think about you in a negative way. It will trigger those forces. Let me tell you, each time you think negative about somebody, you are generating energy. You are triggering energy in the universe against that person you just thought of. If you think of that person with positive vibration, you trigger positive vibration energy towards that person. If you think of that person with bitterness, hatred, jealousy, and all that, you trigger negative energy against that person. And whatever the person is, though that energy that you triggered will follow the person. Yes. You now see the reason about that na onye ọbụla nọ ndụ kwesịrị ịdị na-eke nkwụcha. It is now when those energies are triggered and they now get to you, and then there will now be judgment, because I get my spiritual judgment. Kedu ife imelu chi ga-ebidozie defend ba. But the fact is that there is an energy projection. Every spiritual projection, every negative, every bad projection. What is projection? Projection is simply somebody's thoughts towards you. On your projection. Someone else's thoughts towards you. On your projection. So, maka somebody ke agbala afa esi anya bupu ajuke, and the person will be asking you, Ezinwa, look deeper into afa. Kedu the source of that uke? Kedu the source of that? See, oblife yuneke ya na aju. Ejuti isi nketi yeji agba emegene. The fact is that you cannot know all the sources. The important thing obogene na apikasi ahụ gị from time to time, na apikasi onwe gị, because ị na-eme ka ịjụtacha the source before ị mara ime ihe kwesịrị ime. Ife ike ka ị ga-ezu, ife ike eme gị, ife ya na-ajụtacha. Somebody bịa na be m ebe anụ, after during consultation, wee sị ya na a ga-ebupụrụ ya ibu uke aka ogheri. I'm done. See an urgent. Do it as soon as possible. Hey man, when dibia, obuna dibia made some people alpha. Buffer that na. Imago come haja, wahame hanwa is too urgent, especially obro no aja, or no dibia, ye jake weme, and dibia we na bahane had very urgent. Some people interpret it to mean that na hey, dibia no an ego diemba. Ego nyam, bego do the aketa, no yam meloju as they had too urgent. Man, some people are man water. Urgency. That same person, Biareba Mbalafa, Osi Hobema Anwa, where Nalubia that day. Nabi Fuke, Bidomewe. Nabi Fuke, Bidomewe. Gone out the co-op one when I assume any muna quiffing ya follow nose or canana. Bar gone away, Bidobarewa. We send the Adam Yawe Guka. A goal one well warrior to prevent further occurrence. What I give him mana other nature until Oluan Kao Dibia Gamerga. These small ones you can be doing by yourself, you can be doing them. Then from time to time, Yedibiego go one or two things where Megan a bupuologe or those Yamanyama. So I can do better. My name and Uncle Ayo Makandane Chuche. Makande, it is when you think that you can be able to understand a message. And my abandoned mother, thinking is still legal. Think, make use of your brain, your mind, think. Think when you hear something, think about it. So ekenara m ọnụ na-achụ aja. Aja ka eji achụgbu ajọ mmụọ achụgbu ajọ mmadụ. Ifuru ụwa anyị nọ na ya. Ma chi ga-esighị ike. If your chi no strong, you go just buy before your time. And how do you make your chi strong? It is through all these things in our born, doing them. And then, kabalo once in a month, kabalo funi buru shigano, siri shigita. At least once in a month. Obugodo akoko ke go odu. Godi buru shigi siete, me sadaka na afa shigi. And then obugodo once in a month, kabalo funi bupula juke. These two things. In a mere, at least all go no once in a month to another. If you come and name a carrigan. Now me they tell you. I know you about it. I can acquire more. So I and was like I name every one will be. A shiny in a bomb. I name a quasalaka here. Aboni register bon afaga bebo na akwọ ne na altar ne. Kabalo for na afaga about there. That's why I am kwasalaka every nkwo. Nda gwara mara gokwa nan. In evidence karere. Mana we ke manfu ya. Watago. Evidence karere mana o nwere ike e manfu ya na-eche ka egosi gi ya manfu ya. Come and become the evidence. Abli igosi wu nke mere na ndu onye ndị ọzọ. Come and become the evidence. Ablo nke iji ndị na-egosi look at nke onye ọzọ, look at nke onye eni. Ezinwa is not good at it. Come and become the evidence. Now, like evidence will convince you. Chat me on WhatsApp 08032477868. That's my WhatsApp number. My name is Ezinwa Anaedo. I come for a total restoration of ordinary no men and Igbo. Kemesiano.